cart because they'll disappear. I know a lot of people are like, wait a second, I put it in my cart and then I waited to get the shipping and handling. We keep track of it for you, and don't do that because, as you know, his items will sell out. And many of the items don't come back. Most of them don't come back. So if you see it and you love it, be sure that you get it. This is Boulder Variscite jewelry. Wait until you hear the story about this Boulder Variscite. This is gorgeous with that deep charcoal and green. It's like the perfect combination of the hottest colors for spring, but it's natural. Earrings are $69.90 and the necklace $139.90. They're both on flex and so beautiful, but that's natural. It's unbelievable that it looks like that.
Okay, this is Boulder Variscite. This comes out of Australia, and it comes off a station, which what they call a ranch, you know, in Australia. Now, the difference between a ranch in the United States and a ranch in Australia it might take you 4 or 5 days to drive across your property. I mean, it's just really crazy. I mean, really, you got a lot of land, you know, in when these big stations, they're cattle and they're sheep, but how they control it is they literally control the water. So they control the water, they turn off, they have what they call the bore holes that does the wells. They'll turn those off. And when you see, all of a sudden we'll be in the outback and you'll be in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden you'll see this huge cloud of dust. And if once you get close, you see something going in the air, like whipping back and forth like this, and then you realize it's a helicopter. It's like a little Robinson R-22, and literally the pilot is pointing down like this, and these guys, they live in these helicopters. I mean, it's like an extension of their body. The reason I'm telling you this is that originally when we found this, we flew out in a helicopter, and that's how we saw it. Then we got a Land Rover when I went back on my second trip, and they took us out to the deposit. This is a vivid green. Now, if you want this charcoal color, if you want this more of this gray, this will be the only time that you get to see this. Okay, the rest of the material we have, the matrix is more like a light tan or a light brown. We're one of the few people that I'm aware of. They had gone in to mine this. This is really expensive. You know, I saw it in Tucson about 10 years ago, and they were getting just crazy prices from it. We went down and we researched it, and we actually found the deposit and found somebody who was willing to go in and mine it for us, and so we were able to do this. Now, very little of it is this color where you got the charcoal, like the charcoal gray matrix, the platinum matrix. The next round that you see on this will either be the clear green Variscite, is what we're designing with now. And also, excuse me, where you have the Variscite, that vivid green, and you have that beautiful, it's like a tan matrix. So this is brand new. We haven't shown this before. This is really, it's kind of like its debut, where you're really getting to see it for the very first time.
Well, it's unlike anything else. I mean,
I've never seen, this is so Boulder Variscite. And the greens in this, they mimic the greens of it is just like the material that we get out of Utah. But this is Boulder. We actually have some great footage of this somewhere, B-roll where I'm out there. Okay, that was our vehicle. There we go. We're going out through the station. And it took us, we left at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And we got there. Okay, this is Boulder Variscite, and that's what it looks like. This is what it looks like in the rough. Now you can see very little of it was that charcoal color. Most of it is this tan, and so we've harvested that. You can see you get that vivid green color, that high-end green. This was kind of like, it's got greens, it's got yellows in it, but it has more of the charcoal color to it in the Boulder. And there was very little of this. It was extremely limited. So that was the first thing that we processed, the first thing that we did.
Wow. Well, it's stunning, and I know that we actually have some Variscite with turquoise, but to get that with the gray is just so beautiful.
Yeah, well, this is a different Variscite. This is a Variscite from Utah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is from Australia. It's Boulder Variscite. And you saw out there, that's actually when we went out to the actual deposit. So that's where it comes from.
Well, this is 17¼ inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender, so it really is so variable. You can adjust it to whatever your neckline.